Okay, time for our Season 3 playlist. Season 3 has two things that separate it from Season 2. The Season 3 finale and the character alteration to one of the main six, and the villain who appears in the beginning of the Season 3 opener. And this is where Tale of One Shadow comes in. It's a fan headcanon about King Somber and his origins. Next on the list is For a Muffin, a Derpy short. This is Derpy's version of the Season 3 finale. After that, we have a My Little Pony anime intro. While it may not be spoiler-filled, I just wasn't willing to take the chance. So I put it on this list because my other playlists are already getting kind of long. Next, we have some Fluffy Puff Tales shorts, and these are put on the list because of appearances of characters or character designs that are unique to Season 2, 3, and on up. Steve 3 is a Rainbow Dash centered story. It's mostly free of spoilers for anything before Season 3, but there are some background details that are the if you blink you miss it nature, and it's for those background details that I had to move this one to the Season 3 safe zone. My Little Pony Red Bull is another silly little short animation that dives into what happened at the end of Season 3. But my Judy Mark is telling me Background Ponies version is a awesomely done animation. I put it up on my top 10 for this season. It's a rewriting, reanimation of the same song which originates in Season 3. Royal Duties is a funny, somewhat predictable joke, kind of immature-ish humor, but I put it up there to help you link back to this guy's work in case you want to see more of it. It features Twilight and the princesses discussing what Twilight will do now that she's a princess also. Beautiful spring ponies in real life. This is part of the Ponies in Real Life series. You can follow the link back to the guy's rest of his work if you want to see more of these shorts. This one just happened to include Season 3 clips, so I had to put it here. All the Violence compilation. This is a fascinating and funny compilation video of clips throughout the first 3 seasons, showing off every instance of violence in the My Little Pony series. The video is by a reviewer and analyst by the name of Dibbentate. The rest of his work is very enjoyable, very funny. He shares a lot of the same ideas that I have, a lot of my same opinions. So, go check out his work. Check out this video in particular. Now that you've reached Season 3, it's the perfect time to watch it. Special little Alatorn moment. This is a video depicting the Brony fan community's initial reaction to the Season 3 finale. It's actually something that goes against my typical rules, a mashup of audio from one thing and video from another thing, but it's pretty well done, even though it's random and plotless and doesn't really belong here. I think the important thing to remember is the Brony fan community's initial reaction. That's a pretty historic part of Brony history. And even though the audio's from Game Grumps and it was completely unrelated, it was just like coincidental that these two things matched together. That really was what the Brony community was thinking at the time. My Little Pony Eternity's End. This is a animation about the fan community headcanon of what if Twilight, after her transformation, has become immortal and will outlive her friends. This headcanon has since been destroyed thanks to interviews with the cast members who reassured us that Twilight will not outlive her friends, whatever that vague statement means. But this is another sentiment that was going around the fan community at the time, and it very much speaks to what we all felt at Season 3. Wreck-It Ralph meets My Little Pony. This may not be a particularly spoil-filled moment, but I didn't want to take any chances, so I stuck it here. Project Thundercloud is a derpy short animation, a fan headcanon about the origin story of Derpy Hooves and diving into a little bit of her past. It contains a few Season 3 specific location spoilers, so that's why I put it here. Destiny is a Derpy Hooves short, depicting Derpy Hooves doing almost the exact same thing she did in For a Muffin, only in slightly different context and in 3D. And I think that's the problem with background pony videos, is we have a limited number of headcanons to go and help us define what these background ponies are all about. They end up being one-dimensional characters. I'd love to see the fandom take that one defining quality of each background pony and expand beyond what the fans have said and show the characters having greater complexity. I know Hasbro's trying to finally develop the background characters, but they seem to be suffering from a sort of shyness and intimidation of fan community and general public backlash, which they suffered back in Season 2 when they did that Derpy episode. Oh, back to our list. Dribble Knots Unlimited Let's Play. This is a clip from Max A Few Trades' Let's Play where he's done something I'd like to see the rest of the Brony community imitate for my own entertainment. And this is a part of the video where things have gone hilariously wrong for him. And I find it just funny to watch over and over. His entire Let's Play is great. It's brilliantly done. I enjoy it. And I'd like to see the rest of you do similar things with your video games. Because people keep telling me that it's an impossibility to slip ponies into video games where ponies don't exist. But it totally is. You just have to know what to play. Fall of the Empire is another fan headcanon short featuring a conflict between the Pony Sisters and King Somber. The much-needed backstory that we never got to this character. Naked Pony is a short PMV video, but it's very well done. It's not particularly spoiler-filled, but I wanted to make sure that it wasn't, so I put it here. Same thing goes for Pony Bebop, a pony animation PMV reimagining of the Cowboy Bebop anime intro. This might make more sense to you if you're a Cowboy Bebop fan, but it is very well done. Next is Bad Harmony, a PMV based on Bad Apple. You might also, after watching this, want to watch my Babs Seed episode review, which I did in the same style as this. I had the idea before seeing this, and I was looking up to see if anyone had done the idea before. And this was as close to being exactly like my idea as I could get from the fan community, but it wasn't my idea exactly. So I went ahead and did my review in this style anyhow, since I knew it would still be unique. But I am still looking for people to take my idea and fully animate it and finish it off someday. My Biggest Pony, the series promo. This is another fan animation depicting what My Little Pony would be like if one of the characters got ginormously huge. I don't think it's a serious pitch for a new series. Just a cute, fun little thing to sit back and enjoy. Yu-Gi-Oh! Reenacted by Ponies. It's part of the reenacted series, and it's very well done if you know the Yu-Gi-Oh! Series. If you don't, you won't get the references, but you might still enjoy it. And to finish off the playlist, I'm laying some pony history on you. And this is what you have to remember to know the rest of the playlist. And that's the fact that Lauren Faust, who created My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, originally had completely different character designs for the main six. The next set of videos on this playlist are depicting the fans' appreciation for Lauren's original character designs. So that's why some of the characters' appearances and coloring and their names and stuff are a little weird, a little different. It's also giving you history of the My Little Pony franchise, and especially the history of Season 1, which is where Lauren took her inspiration from. Unfortunately, copyright issues prevented her from being able to fully realize her vision, and she had to make changes to the names and appearance of the characters. But in a way, this is a fan imagining of what Generation 4 would be like if Lauren's original G1 inspired designs had actually been used. This list includes the Familiar Faces channel history of the My Little Pony series, minus a part that for whatever reason wasn't on the playlist or any place I could find it. Another My Little Pony 30-year anniversary documentary, a couple of My Little Pony short animations, all done by the same guy, showing off what the characters would have looked like if they had been fully realized. A rendition of the Smile song with Pinkie Pie and some of the background ponies altered. And then, when it gets to the main six, their physical appearance has been changed, but for some reason this particular animator did not take the time to turn Rainbow Dash into Firefly. And I can't seem to figure out why he would change every other frame of the animation, but not the Rainbow Dash ones. But since it's the only thing of its kind that fits the theme, it goes here. And the last thing I have here so far is G1 through G4 review done by Lou Tunes, another person who I sub and who does very fascinating, well done, entertaining top 10 lists of things and cartoons and such. And I definitely recommend his work as well.